Did you know the Grand Canyon is so massive it creates its own weather? Wow! This colossal chasm, stretching 277 miles long and over a mile deep, is a spectacle of nature's power. But have you ever wondered just how old this natural wonder really is? For a long time, scientists believed it was carved out around 6 million years ago. Imagine 6 million years of Earth's history etched into these colorful rock layers. However, recent discoveries have thrown a fascinating twist into the story. Some new research suggests parts of the canyon could be as ancient as 17 million years old. That's back when dinosaurs still roamed the Earth. This idea is still hotly debated among geologists, but it completely changes how we view this iconic landmark. It suggests the canyon wasn't formed all at once, but rather in different sections over an immense timescale. So how does something this gigantic even form? It's a story of water, rock, and a whole lot of time. The main architect of the Grand Canyon is the mighty Colorado River. For millions of years, this powerful river has been on a relentless mission, cutting down through layer after layer of rock like a liquid saw. But the river didn't do it alone. The land itself, the Colorado Plateau, was also slowly being pushed upwards. This process, called uplift, gave the river more power. As the land rose, the river's slope became steeper, making it flow faster and carve deeper. Think of it like this. The higher you lift one end of a ramp, the faster a ball will roll down it. It was the perfect combination of a powerful river and rising land. Rain, ice, and wind also played their part, chipping away at the canyon walls and widening the gap over eons. It's a beautiful, slow-motion sculpture project, crafted by the forces of nature. The layers you see in the canyon walls are like pages in a history book. The oldest rocks at the very bottom, known as the Vishnu schist, are a staggering 1.8 billion years old. That's almost half the age of the Earth itself. As you look up the canyon walls, the layers get younger and younger, telling tales of ancient seas, sandy deserts, and swampy coastlines that once covered this area. Each layer has a different color and texture, from deep reds and purples to bright yellows and creams, creating the breathtaking panorama we see today. Geologists can study these layers to understand what Earth's environment was like millions and even billions of years ago. It's a vertical timeline of our planet's past. Here is a question for you. If you could visit any layer of the Grand Canyon's rock, which ancient world would you want to step into? The one with ancient marine life, or the one that was a vast desert of sand dunes? Let me know your choice in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think. Now, you might be wondering, is the Grand Canyon one of a kind? Is there anything else like it on our planet? While the Grand Canyon is certainly the most famous and arguably the most spectacular, it's not the only massive canyon out there. For instance, the Yarlung Sangpo Grand Canyon in Tibet is actually considered the deepest canyon in the world by some measurements, plunging more than 17,000 feet in some places. That's over 3 miles deep. It's also longer than the Grand Canyon. In Mexico, there's a network of 6 interconnected canyons called Copper Canyon, or Barranca del Cabra. It's so vast that it's collectively larger, and in some parts deeper than the Grand Canyon. It gets its name from the coppery green hue of its walls. Then there's the Fish River Canyon in Namibia, Africa. It's the largest canyon on the continent, a vast and rugged landscape that looks like it could be on another planet. Each of these canyons has its own unique story and character, shaped by different geological processes and climates. The Yarlung Sangpo was carved by a river flowing through the rapidly rising Himalayas. Copper Canyon was formed by multiple rivers over a volcanic plateau. The Fish River Canyon was created through a combination of tectonic plate movements and river erosion. So while the Grand Canyon holds a special place in our hearts for its sheer beauty and accessibility, it's part of a global family of incredible geological formations. These canyons remind us that the forces that shaped our world are powerful and are still at work today, constantly sculpting and reshaping the surface of our planet. But let's think even bigger. Are there canyons beyond Earth? Absolutely. Our solar system is full of them. The most mind-blowing example is Valles Marineris on Mars. This isn't just a canyon. It's a system of canyons that dwarfs the Grand Canyon in every way. It stretches for about 2,500 miles, which is roughly the distance from New York to Los Angeles. It's also up to 4 miles deep. If you placed Valles Marineris on Earth, it would span the entire United States. Unlike the Grand Canyon, scientists believe Valles Marineris wasn't carved by a river. Instead, it is thought to be a massive tectonic crack in the Martian crust that formed as the planet cooled and was then widened by erosion from wind and possibly ancient water flows. It's a scar of planetary proportions. Even further out in the solar system, we see evidence of canyons. On Charon, Pluto's largest moon, there is a vast system of chasms that suggests the moon once had a subsurface ocean that froze, expanded, and cracked the surface wide open. Moons of Saturn and Uranus also have canyons carved by liquid methane instead of water. Exploring these extraterrestrial canyons helps us understand the geological processes that happen on other worlds and gives us a greater appreciation for the forces that created our very own Grand Canyon. It shows that the fundamental principles of geology, uplift, erosion, and tectonics are not unique to Earth but are universal forces shaping landscapes across the cosmos. Back here on Earth, the Grand Canyon continues to be a source of wonder and scientific discovery. It's not a static museum piece. It's a living, breathing landscape that is still changing. The Colorado River continues its work, ever so slowly deepening the canyon. Rockfalls and landslides continue to widen it. And scientists continue to study it, constantly uncovering new secrets about its past and our planet's history. From its controversial age to its complex formation and its comparison to other canyons on Earth and beyond, the Grand Canyon is a story that is far from over. It's a powerful reminder of the vastness of geologic time and the incredible artistry of nature. So the next time you see a picture of those iconic red rock walls, remember the millions, maybe even tens of millions, of years of history staring back at you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through one of the world's greatest natural wonders. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Grand Canyon, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures into science and nature. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious.